Now, from the studios of Into Tomorrow in Miami, this is ITTV.
Hello ITTV viewers, I'm Chris Graveline, in for Dave, who's in Italy this week, hosting the global press conference for IFA, the International Funkausstellung, which we broadcast from every September in Berlin. Have you downloaded our free Into Tomorrow app yet? It's the easiest way to see our new videos, check some tech news, do lots more, and tune Into Tomorrow every week. And the easiest way to participate and win. Thanks for tapping our app. You'll be glad you did. Nether Realm Studios, the creators of Mortal Kombat, have released a new game called Injustice: Gods Among Us. Here's Iggy Albistu with his thoughts on the Batman-Superman fighting game.
Thanks, Chris. What's up, gamers? We're into the gaming grid and going to be entering a new universe given to us by the Nether Realm. That's right, gamers. This episode is going to be about the new action environmental fight game, Injustice: Gods Among Us. Now, I have to say, I'm super excited about this new game. Why? Because it has the most memorable and awesomest characters of all time, the characters of the DC universe. Finally, a game where we can fight with Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, and even Ares, the Greek god of war. Now, I love the DC universe so much that in this episode of Into Gaming, we're actually gonna go into gaming and enter the gaming zone. Whoa! Whew. Wow, what a ride. Well, it looks like we already got a battle going on here in the gaming zone. Let's see how it goes. Alright, let's just stop it right there because it looks like the Flash is about to give lights out to Captain Marvel. Yeah, that's right. You see this guy right here? Wait, let's give you a little bit of a closer look. Shazam! You see, his name is actually Captain Marvel, not Shazam. Shazam is this guy right here, which is the wizard who actually gave Captain Marvel his superpowers. Now that we've covered that little problem, let's go into another dimension in the gaming zone. Let's not get hit by Superman's lasers. Oh, looks like Superman and Batman are having a bit of a disagreement. And you know, speaking of Batman, I find it to be a little ridiculous that the Injustice roster has 6 characters from the Batman plots. You know, I can deal with Nightwing and Bane since, after all, this is a fighting game. And I guess the Joker can be included considering his massive popularity, but
why so serious?
That's because instead of Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and Grundy, Injustice could have had characters like Zatanna, Dr. Fate, and I don't know, the Martian Manhunter, a character who has been in every Justice League team since its formation. Oh well. Now, I got some ideas for some upcoming DLC characters, but for this one, we're gonna have to go back into the gaming grid and tomorrow. Whoa! That was awesome. Well, now that we're back in the gaming grid, we can chat about the new DLC characters that I'm hoping NetherRealm releases. For starters, I hope their first character is the Martian Manhunter. Which is this green dude right here, because you know, he can shapeshift, ghost shift, he has telepathy, he can even turn invisible. That's right, John. I know you told me not to brag about all your powers, but you know what? You're just so cool, and it's kind of a shame that you're not in the game. Oh, come on, John. Don't be like that. Martians. Some other DLC characters that could be in the game would be, I don't know, maybe the leader of the Red Lantern Corps, Atrocitus, or even the Orange Agent of Greed, Larfleeze. Both of these characters are in the Green Lantern plots. Also, you got characters like the Tempest, a Teen Titan who has both Aquaman's powers and he can do magic. Another brilliant character that could be a DLC character would be Vixen, the beautiful heroine who has the abilities of any animal in existence. So she could be as strong as a gorilla, as fast as a cheetah, and could fly like an eagle. Nah, just kidding. And lastly, you have Kronos, the time-warping mastermind villain. You know, speaking of time, let's go into yesterday with Chris Graveline in this week's Tech History.
Thanks, Iggy. This week you really did take us into gaming. That was cool. Now it's time to head back in tech time for a look back at the technological highlights of yesterday. This week in 1869, Dan Gooptail received a patent for his improved dishwashing machine. In 1961, the Federal Communications Commission, or FCC, gave its approval for FM stereo broadcasting. In 1962, NASA launched the Ranger 4 spacecraft, which was designed to send back pictures of the moon before crashing into its surface. And this week in 1977, optical fiber was used to carry live telephone traffic for the first time. That's our look back at This Week in Tech History, brought to you by IFA, the International Funkausstellung in Berlin, the global innovations show with a rich history all its own. Get more info at ifa-berlin.com. As part of our continued quest to help stamp out technology confusion syndrome, our Ask Dave hotline is open for you 24/7. Call us anytime, 1-800-899-INTO. That's 800-899-4686. Or better yet, use our free app. Participate and win prizes every week. Don't forget to check out our website, intotomorrow.com, where you'll find all sorts of useful information about our show and links to all of our social sites. Bookmark us and come back often. That'll do it for this edition of ITTV. We'll see you next week.
Follow the finger.
I think we're out now.